Good morning, YouTube. It's a Saturday, and I am about to embark on opening some Star Wars. And no, I'm not concerned about bad hair or the fact that I'm wearing a t-shirt that qualifies as a green screen. But this is what it looks like waking up in Tom's room, or should we call Kit Basher, to be more accurate. If you can see, we got lots of Star Wars weird stuff going on back here, and some guitars. Oh, and then there's me again, and by golly, it's a loth cat. Oh, it's just a regular old earth cat. Excuse me. But it's a glorious day. It's a Saturday. I don't have to work today, but I'm going to. But I have an exciting opening that I want to do. Oh, my camera work needs a lot of work. I just got me a little iPhone. But first of all, I want to put a big shout out to banthaskull.com. You guys rock. I got a message from banthaskull.com the other day, and they said they wanted to send me something. Oh, and it's right here. And actually, when it got here, my poor 83-year-old mom didn't know who Kit Basher was. So she opened it to see what it was, and then she realized it was the action figure I was telling her about. I just got done. But, okay, so I don't want to open this one just yet because something else exciting showed up. Something very exciting. I'll give you a hint. Her big sister's up here. If you can see, we got Lando and Leia in her wonderful bikini. And those are the Black Series ones, which I don't really collect, but I somehow have 3 of those up there on my up on my medicine shelf. But what's really exciting is I collect the 3 3/4, and I've been looking for a particular Leia for a minute, and as you can see, I've got a giant mess of toys and diorama bits going on over here, and that's just kind of where I keep them for now. It's a bit of a mess, but it's getting better. So what we're gonna do with this big wavy shaky camera is I'm gonna sit it down and I am going to do an opening video. And here we go. First we get us some rockin' chocolate. If you haven't had rockin' chocolate, this is not an advertisement. This is just me telling you what's best. And look at that hair! Look at that crazy hair. We're gonna fix that in just a second. The suspense must be killing you. It must be just destroying you. We're gonna fix this here though. Alright. How's that? Is that better? Is that better? Of course it's better. It's Saturday morning. We ain't doing this to be pretty. Let's get that stuff out of our head. Run, Forrest, run. Okay, so you can see some blasters, some guitars, and some lightsabers up here. So we're in Star Wars land. I wake up in Star Wars land every day. And you know what I do sometimes? Sometimes I play with my toys. Hey, watch that in the comments. Don't you be making... I'm talking about these kind of toys. Toys that come in these boxes here. So, without further ado, I'm going to open the first one. Now, this one did not come from Bantha Skull. This was an eBay purchase. But I give you a hint as to who it was. Oh, help me. I want out of the box. She's talking. She's talking. What's she talking about? Let me out of the box, please. Okay, well, we're going to let her out. Can you see? I had to peek. I already opened the box, so I know what's in there. Plus, I bought it, and I knew what was coming. Ooh, in the bubbly, 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 bubbly wrap. Oh, what do we got here? We want this to reveal just... Ooh. Can you see? Can you tell what it is? And we unwrap it. Can you tell what it is? Put it in the comments. We're at 4:50 seconds. And I'm sure you'll figure it out. Oh, it's so easy to see that now. Oh, you know what it is. Let's get this bubble wrap out of the way. Look at that. Hey, look at that bubble wrap filter. Get rid of that bubble wrap. So what do we got going on here? Help me, I can't breathe. Let me out. Wait a minute. Where's Han? Wait a minute. I swear I changed. What's up with this? Let's find out what's going on. Evidently, she doesn't really like the bikini. Says it chafes. But she comes with some pretty cool sunglasses. So let's get her sunglasses on. Hey. Doesn't that look awesome? Princess Leia with some cool sunglasses. Here. Focus, focus, focus. Oh, you don't want to be blurry with that girl. So she comes with this really cool staff. Evidently, this is the Sandstorm edition. It is not a complete figure. I do not have the package. If those of you who have watched my channel, you know how I feel about figures and packages. They need to be free from the package. This is what an action figure is supposed to do. Be posable, be playable, and focus on the camera. And it looks like she's about to punch you in the face because she does not like this metal bikini. But a lot of us do like the metal bikini. So we're going to ignore those, please. Sorry, Leia. You're stuck in that bikini so long as you're on my shelf. So that's enough playing with Slave Leia. What did she just drop her sunglasses? That's all right. We'll find them later. So I guess she's wondering, where's Han? Well, I'm going to have to take this box and use it to lean the camera up while I steal the other box. So hang on a moment. Look at my beautiful eyes. Aren't they just absolutely brilliant? Okay, that's enough of that silliness. Here we go. I'm sorry for the shaky video. I don't have fancy equipment to do videos, so I am old school. I don't even have an intro. I will someday. So it'll go something like Star Wars, Star Wars, with the Jawas and the Wookiees and the droids. Star Wars, Star Wars, all they want for Christmas is the toys. Want to hear a second verse? It's not finished. You'll get a sneak peek. My brother came home with an R2-D2. I said, Mom, can you get one for me too? Star Wars, Star Wars. All they want for Christmas is the toys. Okay. I know, silly, terrible hair. Who cares? It's all about Star Wars. So, this girl, you gotta have some sympathy. I mean, she's rocking this awesome metal bikini against her wishes, and she kind of kept it, cause she went through all that hassle to get Han Solo out of the carbonite, risked her life, had to wear this awful metal bikini. It's terrible, isn't it? And lo and behold, she finally gets with Han. He's like, I'm gonna wear that metal bikini. I'm gonna turn him on. We're gonna have some sexy. And she finds him, and there seems to be a problem. She asks him, "Hey, what are you doing?" He says, "She says, what? What? Well, what's going on in there? He can't say anything. He's all muffled. Is he still stuck in carbonite? No. Oh, he's upside down. Look at that. Han Solo carded. Oh, he's in the Return of the Jedi package. Let's see if we can ask him what his problem is. Now, I put this thing back on because it was supposed to be sexy time, and I find you stuck in a package. What's up with that? I just got you out of carbonite. Well, we're going to have to do something about this. I don't like wearing this thing, and I'm wearing it just for you, and you're supposed to come out and all of a sudden you stuck in this package. So now I got to cut you out. And guess what? We don't have our Imperial Sentinel to initiate this. So Leia is going to do the job of the Imperial Sentinel. You've seen my other video. The Imperial Sentinel issues a welcome to each new action figure with a "May the shelf be with you." But I am going to play the role of the Imperial Sentinel today, and I'm going to wish you both a "May the shelf be with you." Leia, you are about to be a member of Kit Basher's action figure shelf. How do you feel about that? I feel pretty good about it, but I want to know why this guy's stuck in this package. It's really annoying. I got him out of carbonite, and you know the rest of the story. And now he's stuck in here again. You know how I feel about that. You know what? I feel that way about it too. So why don't we just have ourselves a seat here in front of the camera? Can we see her sitting? No, we can't really. So let's get something for Leia to sit on so she can be idly sitting back in the camera view while we get Han out of his predicament. So here we go. Can you see Leia? Aw, isn't she adorable? Why don't you look at the camera and show everybody your beautiful face, Princess Leia. And here's your sunglasses. So here we go. We're going to open up Han Solo. Now, isn't this just one of the greatest couples in science fiction history? I think so. And this is by far one of my favorite sculpts of Han, and the best outfit ever. It's always the white shirt, the black vest, the belt, the gun, the cool boots and the pants and all this stuff. What Harrison Ford called them the smelliest pants because there was only one pair and he had to wear them scene after scene. Something like that. I'm rambling just to make the video go longer and add more suspense to it because I'm kind of terrible at videos. I'm getting better a little bit at a time, but you just have to keep watching my videos. One of these days, I'll have an intro. In the meantime, you're going to have to watch me totally disrespect a carded figure. That's right. What do we feel about things being stuck in packages? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I can't dance. I can't move. I can't do nothing. I can't have any play scenes or nothing because I'm stuck in a package. And you got Han here stuck in a package. How am I supposed to enjoy my sexy time with Han when he's stuck in a package? Unreal. Let's let him out. Yeah, you're right. She looks pretty good. Let's get you out of there. So, what we do is we get one of these here utility knives, right? Okay. You gotta be careful with these things so you can cut yourself. And you don't want to really destroy the package. I do like to keep these carded. The card backs. But nothing drives me nuts more than seeing an action figure just living his entire existence stuck in a package. Oh, it drives me nuts. Figures, they're toys. They're not dolls, they're action figures. And what good's an action figure if you can't pose them in action? So, without further ado, we are going to cut him out. Not supposed to cut towards you, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm taking it real slow. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. And it's coming out. It's coming out. I'm using the edge of this just to very carefully lift it and cut and separate. Lift and separate. Lift and separate. Leia, does your fancy metal bikini lift and separate like it's supposed to? Not exactly. It's chafing my boobs, but you know, life is what it is. Sometimes you gotta deal with a little boob chafing. I don't know where that comes from. I'm just making stuff up. So, he's almost out. You know, when I was a kid, I made my first Han Solo in carbonite using an action figure. I think I actually used a Lando. I had a couple of them. And I used one of these things, and I turned it upside down, and I put the figure in there with, like, some wax, and then he was facing down in the wax, and then I poured some Elmer's glue in, a layer at a time, until I had an action figure that was like sealed into the glue. And then I popped him out of one of these things and then kind of carved around the edges and detailed it out, like made it look like the carbonite block. And popped it out, and I had an action figure that was sort of glued around his elbows and legs and stuff, so he was stuck in the glue. And I painted him with like a grayish silver, and I had my own little, it was a Lando Calrissian in carbonite. For some reason, the Lando's face, with the way the hair was and the face was, when they painted it all silver, it looked more like Han's carbonite block did than what Han did when I tried to do him in carbonite. It just didn't look right. So I don't know. It just, for some reason, Lando worked out better. Maybe the way the action figure, like, I don't know. It just seemed to look better. I did a couple of them. He's the only one that turned out okay. Some lucky bastard has all my old 1980s Star Wars stuff, and if they ever run across this video, I hope they post a picture of the stuff that I sold them in a garage sale many, many moons ago. But that's another story. In the meantime, we have this absolutely brilliant Han Solo, who's now out of his plastic. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. I keep this part, and I keep this part. It's the only part I really keep. The rest of it is just kind of, you can't keep all that stuff. You have a closet full of junk plastic that you'll never have a use for, so you gotta have a... So, like, beautiful action figure. Look at this. He has his weapon, sits in his hand. I didn't have to do any, it did not have to do any manipulation or gluing it in or anything. It really holds on to the hand like it's supposed to. The vintage collection is really awesome this way. So you can get all kinds of interesting poses out of these figures. And then again, thank you to banthaskull.com for sending me this action figure. I really enjoy this. This is a lot of fun. I know the video is kind of long right now, but I am rambling between these two figures. So we have our lovely couple, Han and Leia, in our Return of the Jedi outfits. And let's see here. We are trying to... I want to bend Han's legs so that he can sit. It's a little weird. We've got these joints I can't quite figure out here. And it looks like... I'll figure that out in a minute. I really wanted him to be sitting next to Leia here, but I can't seem to bend his legs the right way. Huh, it's very strange. So, we will put them right here next to each other. Leia, I think what we need to do is have a nice... Let's put Han's blaster in his blaster hole. Haha, blaster holster. I just wanted to say blaster hole. And what do you suppose Han and Leia would do other than put their arms around each other and here we go. Here we go. Yeah. How is that? It looks terrible. There, now it looks a little bit better. And let's focus. There's our lovely couple. Oh man, that just doesn't want to focus. Let's get this behind them. Oh, Leia fell over. I wanted to get a good shot of both of these together, but there we go. That's what I wanted to see. There we go. The lovely couple in a loving embrace, the best we can do with action figures on a Saturday morning. Once again, a big shout out to banthaSkull.com for sending me Han Solo, and a big shout out to eBay. I forgot the seller's name. I do apologize for that. I'll try to tag him later in the video. But yes, the same day that I closed the deal on Leia, within about 5 to 15 minutes later, I get a message from Bantha Skull that they were sending me this Han Solo, and they asked for my address. So I sent it to them, and they showed up a day apart from when he showed up, and the very next day she showed up. So this is the opening video today. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a bit low tech. But I also want you to stay tuned because I have another exciting video. If you've seen my six figures video, you know I open the packages and I vote on the figures before I open them. Then I open the packages least to favorite. And I just did a series called Six Figures. I didn't do it on these ones the same way because it's only two figures. And normally I would vote them least favorite to favorite, you know, number 6, number 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then do a video of the opening in such fashion. I just did these two together because they are together. They're definitely a pair, and they deserve to be together as a pair. And I couldn't possibly vote as which one would be my favorite. I do love Leia's metal bikini. It's always been, obviously, one of my favorite figures, one of my favorite characters of all time. It was, you know, 1983. I was growing up, going from a child to a teenager in that time. And so, yeah, I was excited to see Carrie Fisher in that metal bikini, as I think a lot of friends of mine my age were. So, obviously, that was a favorite. And Han Solo's always a favorite. This is my favorite outfit. And he was free. First time anyone's ever sent me a figure through the internet for the purpose of evaluating. So by all means, I had to do a video on this. And the lovely couple, I just love them. I just think they're absolutely brilliant here. And let's get a good full view of the two of them. Her leg is kicking out like she's doing some kind of weird river dance. But again, I think these are great characters, absolutely brilliant characters. And thank you again for sending that to me. Hopefully I will do another video of these two that we get a little bit better clarity. And for some reason, when I get close to the camera, they just fuzz out. So I'm not sure what's open with that. But thanks again. Thanks again, Bantha Skull. You rock. Thank you for sending me this guy. And Han Solo from the Return of the Jedi. Let me get the card back over here one more time. This is the card back that we just totally disrespected and opened it up. We got 22 minutes on this video. It's longer than I wanted it to be, but wow, what a great pair of figures. Thanks a million. Stay tuned for our next video. I'm going to give you a sneak peek. A sneak peek, everybody. Hold on. Hang on, don't go anywhere. In this bag, I have eight figures to open in the next video. And technically, I got 10 of them because sometimes there's figures that you see and obsessive compulsive disorder takes in, and you have to buy many of them. And then when the airbrush system comes in, these guys will all get painted up uniquely different. I will save one yellow and blue to keep stock, and the rest of them, well, I think I'm going to match that blue up and some reds and some different colors and make as many binary load lifters as I can to populate my little Star Wars universe. In the meantime, those ones will get opened with this batch of 8 because I have been waiting to open them. But I've got a couple of new ones. And a couple other ones. Oh, maybe you saw that one. Maybe you didn't. Oh, what's this one? What's this one? Oh, what's this one? Huh? Oh, what's this one? What's that one? Oh, you didn't get to see it? Oh, too bad. You'll have to wait for the next video. I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So actually, there are 7 figures in this bag. A couple from Walmart, the rest are from Ollie's. They're a little older, but they're ones I don't have. And then a couple binary load lifters over there. We're going to open the next video. So stay tuned. That'll be a few segments. But do stay tuned on my YouTube channel. And enjoy, and I promise the videos will get better and better as we go. In the meantime, may the shelf be with you, and may the force be with you. Thanks again, banthaskull.com. You're awesome. Leia has her hubby back. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, rock and roll. May the force be with you. And don't forget, Star Wars.